Alright guys, what I'm doing is, as you can see, the shrimp we bought came with shells on them, so I'm just taking the shells off. This is the shrimp that will go in at the end part of the gumbo, so it don't be overcooked, so they can still be firm. Yeah, I'm really talking like my mama and wasn't even recording. Anyway, guys, again, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So what we done now, my mom is prepping sausage, just cutting up sausage, and I was saying, we can't tell you how much meat you may want. It's all up to you, but make sure you know, cut your sausage up. Some people put big links, but we just gonna cut it up. It's a lot easier. And so yeah, that's your sausage. What we have in the pot now, we have in the pot we have the chicken. We have the leaf you see, that's a bay leaf, because that's how we making a New Orleans style gumbo. New Orleans style gumbo. So you gotta let your chicken. The chicken take the longest to boil. So we got the chicken getting ready to cook. Well, cooking, and you got your celery, bell peppers, onions, and garlic, and bay leaves. So yeah, when that's done, we'll take you guys to the next step. Guys, the chicken thighs are done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get ready to cut them up, get them prepared. Now it's about time to move along. Oh. Oh. Alright. Let me press. Alright guys, what I'm gonna get ready to do now, I'm gonna take the skin off this chicken. It's gonna be hot. So I'm telling you, if you ain't work with hot food, use a fork. Ooh, that's still hot. Use some tongs. Mama, help me with them tongs. Take the skin out just lightly, because you don't want to tap your chicken, because somebody may want a chicken leg. So basically, y'all see what I'm doing? Just taking that skin off. Taking the skin. Why? In order to know that the flavor, you're going to always have to taste your juice. Yeah, that tastes like nothing. So we're going to put, this is what I'm putting in. Put you some Creole seasoning. Because you want to season your juice. That's your source of your gumbo, is the juice and the roux. Because everything else is going to taste the way the juice tastes. Keep tasting it until you see it have a desired taste. It don't taste like nothing. It don't taste like nothing, guys. Hand me that garlic powder, mama, and onion powder when you get done. Alright, so basically what I'm adding right now is Tony's Creole seasoning. Might be on the other side. So I'm putting some garlic powder in. You gotta have that seasoning. And then you may say that look like a lot. It's a big old pot. Big old pot. And then some onion powder. Onion powder. Ain't nothing special, just some onion powder. Even though we got garlic and we got stuff, those are your fresh vegetables. But you also got to add your little powder. You know, you got to add that powder, stir it up, and then taste it again. Now, I added 2 cubes of bouillon, but I don't taste them because this is a big old large thing of water. We're going to get ready to start adding our meat. Our chicken was the longest thing that took place. So we're going to get ready to add our sausage, our chicken back in here. Then the shrimp will be the last thing that we add to this pot. And the crab. And the crab. And the crawfish. Oh, so we're going to do this. We're going to get ready to put the sausage in. So we're going to go ahead and get the sausage. And go ahead and add the sausage in to your juice. Now remember, sausage have a flavor also. We're going to let the sausage boil a little bit, because we just don't want to overboil our chicken. And then we're going to have another taste, another flavor. But remember, as we cook that roux don't have no flavor. It just has the taste of the flour. And depending on how dark you want it, you're going to see as I show y'all how to make roux. Alright guys, we're going to let this take boil again, and then I'll come back to tell you. Everything we doing up in here mostly is from Zatarain. Let me wipe my lens off. Yeah, because it comes from Louisiana. But this is your Zatarain Pure Ground Gumbo Filet. You got to have this filet. You got to, when you're making it from scratch. Alright guys, so what we have here, we have 2 pounds of crawfish. And then we have 2 pounds of crab. And so we're going to get ready to start adding, we're going to get ready to put the chicken back into the water, because now your sausage is already, we're going to put the chicken back in. Got the sausage that's already releasing its flavor. So we got the chicken in. Then we're going to go ahead and get ready to put your crabs in there because it ain't going to take much longer for this stuff to cook. Alright guys, gonna get ready to put the crabs in. This is nice because the clean crabs buy them at your local market, the local grocery store, whatever you want to call it. These here are the top shells already moved, they fully clean and ready to cook. So I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and pour the crabs in there. Y'all see the crabs? So we got our crabs in there. It's gonna cool down some because the crabs are actually frozen. Not frozen, but they cold. And you just kind of mix it up a little bit, boy. It's going to be just a pot of loving right here. I already feel thick. Of course, we're going to probably have to add some more water. Maybe when we add that, and again, maybe not. But anyway, just kind of stir it around. See how that sausage? And there your crab. So it don't take long now. The ball game about to roll real fast now. Because now this meat here don't take long to cook. Now we back over here. So I'm going to have to click back on him just. Alright guys, this is the roux. This is the gumbo filet. I don't measure it, but you can measure it. You can read the instructions. I just do it by just sprinkle some because you need this in order to give it that gumbo flavor. As you can see, I'm just sprinkling them. This is a big old pot. And then I just taste it. You don't want to overdo it because you can mess up some gumbo if you put too much filet. Be too strong. Alright, make sure you stir that in. And what we're going to do, y'all, we're going to taste it, right? We're going to taste it. Ooh, that smells like gumbo already. Man, I ain't even through with it. Can y'all smell it? Yes, indeed. Alright, I got my tasting spoon. Keep you a tasting spoon. Always keep you a tasting spoon so you can know what else you need to add. This is all you need just to taste it. Lord have mercy. Oh, we do got crabs. I'm confessing like we got crabs in the wing. We got crabs. Alright, we need a little more filet. So here we go. Add a little more gumbo filet. Yeah, cut them off. Alright guys, we're going to stir it up because we needed some more. We needed some more in there. Remember, taste as you go. Because how you going to know how your food tastes if you don't taste your food, guys? Let me taste. Ooh, got a little kick to it. And alright guys, so we're going to get ready to unravel these crawfish. While all the meat and stuff is boiling and the flavors are binding up together, we're going to go ahead and get your pan ready. If you got a cast iron skillet, that's great. If you don't, any skillet will work. You're probably seeing that's a lot of grease, but when you're working with flour, what does it do? It sucks up the grease. So we just want to, I'm just covering up the bottom of my skillet, letting it get real hot because it has to get real hot in order to get that roux the color that I needed to get to. And then we're going to show y'all exactly what you do when you want to make homemade roux to put into your gumbo. As y'all can see, stuff is starting to move right along. So we don't want our crabs to overcook where they'll be mush because you can cook them till they mushy. I still got the grease over here hot and ready to roast, and now it's time to add our shrimp. Because we have 2 pounds of shrimp, they won't cook as fast. By the time I'm through with the roux, the shrimp will be done. So let's go ahead and add our shrimp. Opening, I'm being multitask. Alright, you go ahead and pour the shrimp in here. That's 2 pounds of shrimp. Anytime you add some meat, stir it up so it can cook evenly. Oh, that's got to be the meatiest that I've seen. But we might have made it more meaty because you can add anything. People add turkey necks. My mom said that my uncle had brisket. That's a Texas gumbo. So just so y'all can know. And then yeah, you can add oysters in there. This is actually a New Orleans style gumbo. When we Texas, we just do it a little different, baby. They put up some pictures before on Facebook, and they put up the different types of gumbo. They say in Texas we be putting lobsters, and you heard my mama say about some no brisket or something and roast or something. And that's my uncle. That's his way of eating. But anyway, we're gonna let that cook just a little bit, guys, so the shrimp can cook. Like I said, the crawfish that you see in here, that's why I won't let it cook so long, because they were already pre-cooked. The crabs was raw, but the crabs are almost there. And now we have the shrimp in here, which the shrimp are not gonna take long to cook, guys. And I'm gonna get ready to do this roux. So this roux is going to be ready in a little bit. So you got to turn the fire up high now on the gumbo. The gumbo needs to start boiling. It has to start boiling in order for that roux to get thick. So yeah, so I'll show y'all how it looks when we get ready to put that roux in. Alright guys, we are browning the flour. Might need a little more flour. This may not be enough. And it's just to make the roux. This is to make the roux. You gotta pour this other bag of flour down. I'm putting a little more flour, guys, because this scout bag didn't have enough. You want it clumpy. Yeah. Alright. So it looks like a lot of flour because you want it clumpy. See, just like that. So you can brown it. And let's turn that fire up on that one. You gotta be high so it can burn. Now, it's up to you how dark you want your roux to be. That's not saying we're going to add all of this. But basically, you just browning some flour for you some roux. The sauce to make your gumbo have a nice, pretty brown roux. Now, see the roux, this color, they call it a blonde gravy. Yeah, but we don't want blonde. We want chocolate. But we want a dark roux. Roux don't have any flavor. So that's why it's so important to get the flavor out of your gumbo. To cook a little bit. Now, see, we starting to boil over here. You want this to be hot. Stir it up. Look at that. Smell. I wish y'all could smell it. Starting to smell good. Got every part of the meat that we needed in there. It's got, look at that. Got the chicken. Y'all see that? Blow the smoke away. We got crabs in here. Got crawfish, sausage, and chicken. Trying to pull up the chicken so y'all can see it. Yeah, there your chick. Oh, that's a. Anyway, there go a chicken leg. And chicken, let me tell y'all something, because some people may put down in the comments, hey, however way you choose to make your gumbo, remember that's how you make your gumbo. If you don't want no bones in your chicken, then get to the kind without bones. If you want bones, whatever you choose. If you want bones, get bones. You don't want crawfish, don't put them in there. I mean, you don't have to do it like I'm doing it. Everybody got their own way of doing gumbo. Okay? Everybody got their own way of doing gumbo. So, all right, the gravy is getting, the flour is getting a little darker. But for those of you that come on and never made gumbo, let me turn the fan on. You see how loose that is? It's like soup. You see that? So this here gravy is gonna thicken it up some. And I'm gonna do a taste test and make sure we straight.
What is this?
People add hot sauce, bread. People add hot sauce to their gumbo. Brother Gerald, if you watching, that's you I'm talking about. So yeah, so it's starting to burn, bless you. It's starting to burn a little bit, guys, which is what we want. We want it, guys. All right, y'all starting to see the burn flavor. Okay, now we got some dark roux. Oh yes, it's a mess on my stove. This ain't a clean job. This is, look at that, mama. That's some dark roux. It look like chocolate pudding. That's it, chocolate pudding effect. Yeah, take it. And then you gotta move back. Spoon, but I'm gonna use this one. No, I'll use this one. Luke, use the long spoon preferably. No, this will do. Alright, next thing. Gotta stand back. That's why. See how it does, guys? And you mix that roux up in there. Alright guys, let's go ahead and stir that up. And that's the way you get roux in your gumbo. Alright guys, and there you have now your New Orleans style gumbo.